She straddles a world of finance and fashion with equal finesse. Corporate and culture are easy words, intermingling words in her lexicon. Meet Sailaja Kiron, who is the managing director of Margadarsi Chit funds, and something that she has managed to grow from a 100 crore company when she joined, multiply that by 100 times, 10,000 crore, and now I'm told turnover of more than 13,000 crore. It's a stereotype that people have saying that women don't talk finance and money. Tell us why it is not so. Because very often we understand that when women are holding the purse strings in a home also, they seem to manage it so much better than the men seem to do.
You said it already, you know. So it's a very wrong concept that, you know, women and money don't go together. I think in every household it's the woman, you know, who manages the finances. And even if you look at the banking sector, we've had Arundhati Bhattacharya, you know, Shikha Sharma, Naina Kedwal. There are so many of them who have run the banks so successfully, and I think very progressive during their periods. So, well, Margadarsi Chit Fund, I joined in the year 90. It was about 100 crores turnover. The deal with the family was that, you know, I will be a career woman, you know, not just get married to a rich man's son.
That's actually a very important message that you're starting off with. When you're taking your decisions, this is a message to all the women. Negotiate and tell upfront what you want in life. Right, absolutely.
I think you should be very transparent about your passions and what you want to do in life with a life partner, because he's going to be your partner for the next 50 years, 70 years, you know. So that was very acceptable to them also. And though it was not supposed to be finance, you know, I thought probably I'll get some Priya pickles or something to manage. But then there were already people handling those businesses and they needed someone to work in this business and help them out. Initially, it was just meant for me to manage it, you know, just keep it going, running smoothly. But then when I saw the potential in it and when I saw how much the business could unfold into several districts of the erstwhile AP state, that is when I started planning for opening up of branches, and then we entered Tamil Nadu, we entered Karnataka, and today we have 123 branches and about another 25 in the pipeline.
Lakhs of families actually talk about Margadarsi having transformed their lives. What were the values that you would say? I know that reliability, trust are kind of key words that you talk about. Creating wealth and values, very often the presumption again is that they don't go together.
See, this is a 62-year-old company, and by the time I joined, it was a 28-year-old company. Well, the goodwill was enormous. People, everyone, it was kind of a household name. It's just that it didn't reach out to them, you know, in the nook and corners of the states. And that's exactly what I did, because building upon the trust and the goodwill. So what I ensure is to have to treat every single subscriber as if they are just alone, you know, single for us to handle. In spite of having lakhs of subscribers, we make sure that it is kind of a boutique service that we give to them. We sit with their families, we understand their finances, their investment plans, and then accordingly for each family, we, you know, work out their investments based on what their needs are in the next 5 years, 10 years. So it's an ongoing process with the families, you know. So we always say start early, because that's when you can really meet your expenses. As you are in 50s and 60s, that's when the real big time expenses hit you. And if you open your eyes then and say, I need money, no one's going to give it to you. So in your 30s, you start planning, you know, small sums which become large sums for you to manage your financial needs in your 50s and 60s.
You, of course, married into a very well-known family. Media baron Ramoji Rao Garu was your father-in-law. How important is it for women? Even there you said, I started off with this thing that I'm going to be a working woman. It would have been quite easy to take another route. But how important is it for women, whatever their economic status of their family, to make that assertion and create that personality and space for themselves?
My father-in-law was a very, very open-minded person, and he was too happy to know that his daughters-in-law, both me and my co-sister, both are interested in working for the family businesses. And what I have to say is, it's not just getting the opportunity. I was given the freedom to handle with liberty. So it's opportunity plus freedom. So it unleashes your spirit, your passion, and one has to get focused, determined, and hard work, and with the conviction that you can do it, you can make it big.
Two daughters-in-law who are doing extremely well, and then you have 3 daughters as well. And 2 of them already handling businesses?
Yes, my elder daughter Sahri, she's into the foods business, so she's handling the Priya Foods, and recently she and her grandfather worked on this millet product line called Sabala, and they have worked on about a range of 100 varied products suiting all ages, right from children to adults, and then the senior citizens, made before breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whether for everyday life, or you're going abroad, or you have a busy life and your children need to get healthy food. It's all planned out there, and now it's rolled out. It is a baby taking steps.
So from the traditional Andhra pickle, which no one can miss, to you're talking about foods that today's world requires, or today's generation is wanting to have. Family-owned businesses is something that we all know about, but what big difference do you think it makes when women are in these leadership positions? Obviously, they bring different do they really bring different values to the table?
Generally, by nature, women are kind of courageous, resilient, and they are the balancing, partner in a couple, in a family. It comes with the natural tolerance, patience that you build over a period of time, because you leave your home and come into a new home, you're meeting new people, you're sometimes in a different city, different country, but adapting. So you're seeing so much more, and you are molding yourself to accommodate according to the environment. So there's a huge learning process for women. And all these small things, I think, add to the business acumen also. So even in business, there's a lot of tolerance that is required. You have to carry the team along with you, which requires a lot of patience. And I think we women are good at looking at small, minute details and meticulous planning. And we are very particular about execution.
As someone who has been an icon in this field, I want you to tell our viewers, women who are watching you, what do you think would be your big message to them? What do you think they should take away from your interview now?
Happy Women's Day. So we all celebrate International Women's Day to commemorate the incredible works that have been done by women in the past and in the present. People who fought the status quo, people who wanted to break the barriers, pushing for opportunities, shattering the glass ceilings. So many of them. The times are changing, and they are for the better now. We are a 2.7 trillion economy, and by 2047, India wants to be a $19 trillion economy. So that means it's almost reaching out to be another US. And this is possible with all the women folks being part of the growth story that we're all dreaming about. So stay strong, be focused, be clear. You have to have self-awareness as to what you can do and where your resources are, how your energy can be spent. Well, we have an Indira Nooyi, but it's not up to everyone to become an Indira Nooyi. But then we can always be the 20% women who are already in the manufacturing sector, 30% women who are already in the service sector, and 10% women who are in the startup industry in India, which is the 3rd largest startup facility in the world. So things are going to be great for us. Our dreams are going to come true. We are going to be more independent. That is what we all aspire for, freedom, and to lead the life the way you want to.